What's up, YouTube and Rumble? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And I guess first I gotta apologize to you guys. I know it's been a while since I upload something, and I know I haven't been uploading as much as possible. You guys aren't here for like a pity party or anything, and neither am I here to throw one. But you know, I've had some stuff going on, and I gotta thank Mama Montoya for helping me out and kind of encouraging me back into the game. You know, amidst everything going on. So, but we've got a hell of a video, man. This is gonna be like a loaded video because I'm sure that a lot of you guys are Democrats, you know, and the title of the song is literally "The Devil is a Democrat" by Tom MacDonald. So, dude, if I have said anybody, you guys know I'm conservative. I try to be as objective as possible, even though I've got my biases, dude. But this song is obviously going to be dissing the Democrats, so it's going to be dissing you leftists. So I hope you guys have a good sense of humor, like, you know, like conservatives tend to do, or at least try to. Anyways, but before we get to this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps out the channel, helps me feel real nice and warm and fuzzy and all that sensitive stuff. Plus, we'd love to have you be the newest member of the flock. The flock is for life. So come check us out, guys. We'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. And I know that the Hangover Gang is checking out all the reactions, showing much love to Tom, because Tom is a real nice person, bro. He's really down to earth. He's really humble, really sweet, bro. Like, you could tell behind the scenes, he's a real cool dude, real good guy. Real patriotic for the United States, even though he's a Canadian, you know. So I feel some kind of way about him, dude, you know. So it's, I guess you could say that I like Tom MacDonald the way, personally, as a person, as a human being, the same way that I like Ren as a human being. They're both beautiful souls, if you want to get all mushy and stuff. So let's get to it, dude. Let me get my cans. Yeah, it's been a little bit, I know, you guys. All right. Damn, it's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds, though. All right. All right, here we go, guys. This is going to be... I can't... There's nothing I can say here. Nothing. Because some people will be like, I'm a Democrat, and when I'm not like that, I'm going to be like, sorry, we're not talking about you. All right, here we go.
The propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo.
So, 8 seconds into it, and the beat is hard as hell already, dude. Hard as hell. Let's start it all over again. Here we go.
The propaganda is on every channel. They
like
think
it.
we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle.
I like it a
Put
lot.
on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes.
You heard him say it, not me, bro. You know? Bars. Of course, bars. And the beat is hard as hell, bro. It's a little old school, but it's just new enough to make you go, So pretty cool, bro. Pretty cool, all in all. Let's run it back a little bit more.
Like it's Seattle, and they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be...
This is going to be the, hopefully, the only political thing I'll say like this. In my experience, conservatives tend to think that leftists and Democrats in general are just wrong. Either you guys are stupid, immature, just wrong, right? But, on the other hand, leftists and Democrats have been programmed to think that if you're a conservative, or even worse, a Republican, right, then you have to be racist or, you know, homophobic. You know what it is. All the isms and ists and all that crap. So you know me, you guys. I'm white passing, as they say, but I'm 100% Cuban, so I'm technically a minority, right? But I've never felt, honestly, the only time I've ever felt racism in my life in this beautiful, amazing country was from a Democrat. And it was a very, like, backhanded, offhand, like, super, like, very mild bit of racism. I was just like, damn, that was kind of racist. That's all it was, you know, because this woman assumed that because of my appearance, I was immediately going to vote for Hillary Clinton. And I was like, what the hell? How are you? I just met you, lady. I was looking at the damn... I don't even remember the fruits that I was looking at. I think I was looking at onions, dude. And this lady just comes up to me in an Italian market. And she just comes up to me and starts talking to me and starts picking her stuff next to me. And she's like, yeah, you know, well, hopefully our girl wins it, you know? And I'm like, the hell are you talking about our girl wins it? I am not voting for her. I would never. Dude, I am 100% sure that Hillary Clinton is evil. Like, for real, for real. That's my opinion, dude. From everything that she's gone, she's the evil, dude. The freaking personification of evil, bro. She's silenced women. Whatever. We're not gonna get into it. I've said one political thing and I've already gone like 3 overboard. So I apologize. Here we go.
They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil.
Yo, is he talking about Gavin Newsom, dude? Because a lot of people are like, Gavin Newsom's the devil. He's like American Psycho. And I can see the American Psycho thing. I totally can. And he kind of is crazy, bro. Because, you know, he pretended that time that he was on a phone call. Remember that? Like, he does a lot of scummy things, bro. In a lot of ways, he's like the perfect politician. Just like Kamala Harris was the perfect politician. But that's not a good thing, dude. And he's much more polished than Kamala Harris. So I would not be surprised at all if he runs in 2030. No, 2028. My bad. Oof. Going overboard. All right, here we go.
They don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing.
That was a cool touch. The ding, and then you can see him do it. That's pretty cool, man. Let's watch that again. Stupid little things like that, dude. I appreciate them because that's an artistic license type of thing. You know, you feel me? And besides, you know that if you're watching Tom MacDonald, a lot of his songs are going to be political because he's based AF, dude. You know what I mean? So.
They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California.
Yo, he's so hard. Oh my goodness, he's so hard. I was hanging out with a guy who's basically my little brother, dude, and he freaking tells me, I don't know how you like Tom MacDonald. Everything is the same track. Oh, Democrats this and Republicans that. And I'm like, isn't that like everybody though? Like everything you listen to has a shtick. Like you listen to Linkin Park, right? And I tap that because of my tattoo, right? You listen to Linkin Park, you're gonna listen to a lot of angst, a lot of sadness, a lot of depression, and that's their shtick, dude. You listen to freaking Rage Against the Machine, Rebellion, you know, you listen to whatever. Everybody's got their shtick. So I don't know, man. I think it's kind of unfair to say that you listening to Tom MacDonald is basically him ranking on Democrats and ranking on Republicans. And I don't know. I don't think that's fair, man. I don't think that's fair. I know the Hangover Gang doesn't agree with that. And I can definitely agree with the Hangover Gang on this one. The HOG.
On streets, they want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching.
Damn, dude. I'm always doing the friggin' scissors. Come on now. Don't do that for the devil. Even though I've heard that before. And also, if you're like Hispanic, people will be like, "Oh, this guy's a tarugo," meaning he's a cuck, like, you know, somebody who's getting cheated on constantly and stays even though. Kind of not nice. But yeah, bro, it kind of feels like old school, right? Just in that he's got the badass beats and the fly cars. You know what I mean? So it's like, I guess we're throwing it back, you know, to the good old days of hip hop. With nice cars. All he's missing is like loose women, I guess. Like girls with just twerking everywhere. I'm glad that hip hop is gone from that, dude. Because those girls did distract from the music. It was just always like, damn. And ladies, come on. Some of you objectify men, so come on. Be fair. Be fair.
America, we know it ain't that. The devil is a Democrat, and we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping, I guess God just built us different. They get celebrities to do they talking. They get mansions while they cram us all into apartments. Tell us it's cool to stay in school and then make you retarded. If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage.
Yep.
If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No.
So those sunglasses, I think it said Celine on them, dude. I have no idea. I'm sure that's like an expensive brand, right? You guys let me know. Comment down below, let me know. I'm sure you guys are gonna be like, those are the, you know, those are the Shadows and the Shadow 200s, and they cost like $5,000. They're probably even more expensive than that. Who knows, bro? Tom MacDonald's banking, like serious banking.
Voter ID required. They want war, they don't want.
Oh, we gotta run it back a little bit. My apologies, my apologies.
If you speak up, then you a target. They want their voice through an amplifier. Violence and our flag on fire. No voter ID required. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police. They want you surrounded by screens. The devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it. We ain't switching. Y'all are tripping. I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. That's a fact, that's the truth. Look how bad that it gets when it's blue. The devil is a Democrat.
True.
That's a rap, it ain't news. And the way they treat America is proof. I swear the devil lives in California, $100 bills. He knows everyone in Hollywood and parties in the hills. Give you everything you ever wanted, plus a couple mil for your soul and your vote. It's a deal. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And
It's a little depressing. I try to keep it, you know, with positive energy, you guys. But damn, bro, like, his lyrics are, in this one, a little bit simpler than I'm used to listening to from him, you know? Not that it's bad. It's just more direct, and he's saying more in less time. And then the chorus is coming, or whatever the hook, whatever the hell you call it, it's coming around more often. But, and it's a short song. But, dude, awesome.
Mil for your soul and your vote, it's a deal. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping, I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that, they say that. They love America, we know it ain't that. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we ain't with it, we ain't switching. Y'all are tripping, I guess God just built us different, dog. The devil is a Democrat.
Jenna MacDonald. Sweet, dude. Sweet. Oh, look at that. I'm live. Gavin Newsom dissed me. That's funny. That's really funny. Hair's all up in my face. So, alright, you guys. That's a wrap. Let me know what you guys think. There's a comment section, right? Go ahead and use it. It's there for a reason. I'd love to know what you guys think. Hangover Gang, man, it would be awesome if some of you, you know, consider subscribing. If I've earned it, you know, please feel welcome and encouraged to do so. But yeah, you guys, I think that'll do it. As always, though, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Stay safe and stay based.